What's going on, guys? What's cracking? It's Beer 30 right now. As you can see, my beard is back and it is glorious as ever. It didn't take me long to grow it back because I grow my beard back fast. So I am working on Kat's car and I'm putting door handles on it right now. So I wanted to show you guys, I went ahead and did the first one here because obviously when I record stuff, I really prefer to show you guys the right way when I can. So the one door handle is on. I really wish I could have taken it apart. They sprayed it the best they could. The inside door handle is silver and everything, but it's not perfect. I can't even show it up close here, but the outside is literally flawless. It looks great. And I hate even using that word flawless because the reason I'm trying to be practical is I hate when people will mostly come to the car and be like, Ryan, I found one speck of dust in the paint here. You said this car was perfect. It is still a driver's car. Travis did a very good job, but I know people are gonna nitpick. I have people that follow me that just love to, that's what I'm looking for, just find reasons to be like, oh, this car's not that great. He was overhyping it. So I'm trying to be a realist. The car looks really good and I'm just really fucking happy. But the door handles on the inside part here, I can't even get to it or show you, are perfectly silver and they're nice and smooth now. Ooh, smooth, just baby bottom smooth. But anyways, it could be better, right? Everything could always be a little bit better. The outside seal is the one thing that does suck. I did actually take it off. Now, when John comes up and he seals the car, I'm gonna ask him to use something to try and blacken that up some. Thankfully, the car is silver, so it kind of just blends in because it's almost like turning an ashy gray. But besides that, everything looks good. I'm really, really freaking happy. But let's show you guys how to put on the other door handle. I've got it over here. And I wanna show you guys what it looks like. So, come here. Little baggies, like I literally took everything apart, put everything in baggies. So there is the 2 bolts that you'll use to put it back in. Now there is this little plastic piece. Again, I did take this off the car. I actually snapped this out. This is not designed to come off the handle, believe it or not, but if you take it off, there's this little piece here. And there's 2 little, God, Ryan, 2 little holes there, and then one here. You just gotta kind of finagle around and pop it off, and then it will pop in slightly. It's not perfect, but it will pop back in. Once it's on the car, it's literally pressed on, so it's not gonna go anywhere, but it's not perfect. So yeah, it'll be okay. But what I need to do next is put it on the car, and I'm gonna show you what you need to hook up and how it needs to go in. This is CL, meaning it is for the left side of the car, which means it is for the driver's side of the car. So just a little reminder, when you do that, you need to make sure you have CL on that side, and then CR is for the right side of the car or the passenger side. Okay guys, so the first thing you wanna do is, again, you're gonna snap this black piece back on here. It can only go on one way, so that's simple. So if you take off both of them, you mix them up like this guy did. It only goes on one way. So once you snap it on, you just clip it into place. So there's literally, like I said, there's little clips there and there. My wife just opened the door. Hi, baby. My wife just opened the door there. We need to go to the grocery store. So just need to snap these in, and they're not gonna be perfect again because like I said, I pulled them out. They're not technically supposed to come out, but to paint it right and not get anything on it and not have a tape line, I wanted to pull them off. And again, once you press it on the car, it's not a problem. So now I've got it on for the most part. You take it and it'll go on like so. All right, so it's gonna go on this way. And I've got both the 10 millimeters in my hand. Now, one thing you'll notice too, is I'm gonna pull this up here. Try to fish my hand in here. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Get in there, boy. Is that like funny, ha-ha, or funny? Well, you can't say that anymore. Can't say the other word, that's not politically correct anymore. But if you ever seen Sling Blade, I love that movie. And I love doing that voice, and my wife hates it. So this is what I'm trying to do. This is the lock mechanism. So I'm trying to get my hand inside of here. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get my hand inside of here because I need to pull it out like so, because this needs to rest like that. So let me put my hand out of there now. So this lock mechanism needs to rest between this hole. So if you didn't realize, or if you didn't take yours off, yours needs to rest like so on the outside, and then it will click in between. Right there, there's a little, see these little fingers there on the plastic? It slides in between there. If you just clip it down in, it'll slide in. So when you're going to put it on here, I'm gonna have to get it set up here, but I'll show you guys clicking it in, and it'll just slide right into the door handle. It's not that hard, be honest. Now guys, again, I'm gonna try and do this, but I'm gonna get my hand back in here again, and you can see me here. This is the little lock right here, twisting it. Come on, Ryan. Why is it getting stuck all of a sudden? There we go. So you can see me push the lock out, guys, which is right here, okay? I'm gonna put my door handle in, slide it in. All right, now pull this forward some. Come on, there we go. Now I'm gonna push that in. You see it's on the outside. Now what I need to do next is literally just click it in. If I can twist it here, there we go. There we go, it's got to pop in place. Boom. And there we go. Now it's clicked in place. And that's all you have to do. Again, you just need to click it in place there. I gotta hold it like this because if I let go and it falls off, I'm gonna cry. But literally just clicks in place, and then you use the two 10mm screws to screw it in from the back, which I'll show you here too, or try to at least. Because I am by myself, one thing I wanted to show you guys is a little hard to do it, but there's only two 10mm bolts that hold this thing in. It's kind of crazy. The one 10mm bolt comes to the door, comes through the lock, and then into the door handle itself, which is made of aluminum. This is not plastic. A lot of people get that construed. This is actually made of aluminum, not plastic. I didn't realize that either until I took it off, and I'm like, man, that has some heaviness to it. And I'm like, I wonder what this thing's made of, and it's made of aluminum. So I thought that was kind of neat. I actually did a scratch test on the back of it. Maybe that's good or bad, but wanted to just see for myself, and it's made of aluminum. Pretty neat. But it actually comes through the door, then through the little lock mechanism, and then into the handle itself. Once you pull that through and tighten it up, it pulls this tight and keeps it into the door handle. I was wondering how it worked, and that's all it is. Then there's another one on this side that holds it in. So if I can get in here, if you can see, that's one 10mm. Now this is going to be the hard part. If I can get through this little hole here, you can see, hold on here, will this fit in? It won't. Try to get the focus there. I'll try to get it, and then I'll use a pointer if I can right now. You can see the little 10mm bolt there because you can see the little bit of a Phillips head on it right off to the right hand side of all those wires, or just below it. I'm sorry for shaking, guys. I'm trying to hold this and get it to focus, but it won't do it. So that's all you got to do. Just be careful of those wires not to damage it. Now, right now, the door handle is not attached to anything. There's one little mechanism we need to reattach yet. So let's go ahead and attach that. It's pretty simple to get to, but I'll show you what it is. Before I actually attach the door lever, we have to do this. So see these little things here? So let me get this down here. See this little guy here? This is like your little switch here. I believe this is for the door light. Don't quote me on that, but I believe so. But what you need to do is, you can see if there's a good way for me to record this up in there. Well, there really is no good way. But you can see the little arm there, so that's your door handle. So let me see it moving there. Okay, you see that little piece sticking off the side. So this, all right, this guy here needs to slide on that. So needs to slide on that piece there. And then, needs to slide on like that. And then there's a little screw hole right there where my thumb is. Right there is where a little screw goes, which you have taken off before. Put that in, and that'll hold that in there. And as you open the door handle, it moves this switch, which I can't do both with my hands right now, but let me put the little screw in and I'll show you what it does. All right, now that I've got that there, you watch the little trigger arm. See how that moves as I open the door handle? I believe this does something, and you can see how I plugged in the plug beside it there. I believe this does something. I don't know what it does. Someone's gonna correct me in the video. It does this, Ryan, you dummy. But I don't know, but I just wanna make sure it's hooked up. So that's done. Now the last thing you gotta do is put in the little arm. So again, if I can get in here, see if I can see it through here. See if we can see through here. No. See if I can pull the arm up for you guys. All right, guys, sorry if this is echoing or a bad spot, but that, see if I can get it to focus there. That little guy right there, that is your arm. You need to press it through that little hole there. So hopefully I have an arrow or something. I can point this out. But that little plastic piece there needs to press through that hole. You literally just pop it through, which let me show you here. But again, I can only do this. It's hard to do this with one hand. So let me pop it through and show you what it looks like. And that's what it should look like, guys, when you pop it through. It's just a little plastic piece. Usually when you move the door handle, I'd pull that through and put needle nose pliers around it to pull it off, to push it outside of that little hole. I think that's what I did before, but that's all you gotta do to push it in. I'm sorry for trying to focus like crazy. It's a really crappy spot. This is really tight in here, but just wanted to show you guys that. And now your door handle is fully assembled and ready to put the rest of the door back together. Technically, I take that back. You do need to install your mirror too, which is just, it has two studs that go through it here, and then two nuts that hold it on. That's it. And then you got to plug it into this little white clip there that goes right to the bottom of the mirror. That's how simple that is. But that's it. Now after this, I got to put the glass in, but I want to put that mirror in first because it's easier to get to right now. Put that mirror in, put the glass in, then I can put the trim back on, put all the door seals back in. I've got all new trim that goes here, trim for the Targa, new glass, new rear trim. The only thing you can't buy is the A-pillar, which sucks. So yeah. By the way, guys, no, I have not forgot about my car. There's some other things I need to get done with it yet. Got the intercore piping still sitting there. I gotta pop the hood here. I had it down because it just makes it easier to see around here. Yes, it's still not done. Yes, there's still a giant hole in the car. Yes, it still runs, but it doesn't really run because it doesn't have intercooler piping, so it makes no boost. Technically, I could drive it, but it would drive like giant poo. So I just gotta wait for that to get done. Put the IAT and all that stuff in. I'm still waiting for a few more parts from Red Horse Performance too. I'm building up my stack of, I'm just keeping every fitting I use. I'm keeping a stack so I can go through them all when I'm all said and done. Yeah, just, I'm getting pumped, get that done, get this done. I'll get the steering wheel back. Wait till you guys see the steering wheel for this thing. It's going to be boinkers. It's next level cool. So yes, I have not forgotten about this car. I had some people ask too, like, so her car was wrecked. I wanted to talk about this. Her car was wrecked and they didn't have any VIN stickers down this side of the car. So I opted to say, screw it. At that point, if you're missing one VIN sticker is one thing, you're missing the whole side. It's like, all right, screw it. And I removed all of them. And some people might say that was dumb, this, that, or the other. It's an NA car. It's an automatic car. I document everything. You guys will know from the start. Someone ever asked, like, look, this is how I bought it. I've got all documentation. Like, it was wrecked on the side. It is what it is. It was all used. These are all Toyota panels. That's a Toyota fender, Toyota door, Toyota quarter panel. And it still has the stickers in the inside of them too. If you look in the inside of these, it still has the Toyota sticker that says like Toyota remanufactured or Toyota resold fender and stuff. So it is what it is. I just think it looks cleaner without it. And at this point, it's gone. So all the stickers are gone here. The only sticker I did keep is if we come in here and I got that door handle on. So I gotta do this because I got the one mechanism not hooked up yet. I'll have to show you that, guys, here. The only sticker I did keep is this one here. That's the only one I did keep, which tells you the gross weight and stuff, and some states require this, so I wanted to keep that one just for that reason, because some states do require it. Besides that, everything else is gone, and yes, this is loose. The bolts are sitting there because I needed to get the glass in. That's another thing my buddy Colton Glunt and I are going to work on this weekend, along with a few other things. I'm just happy with the way the car is turning out, and look who's right beside me. And look who's down here too. Look, the little babies right there. Let me turn it real quick. So how you feel, hon? How the babies doing?
Okay.
Okay, look at the little babies. Look at them. There's a bump there, guys. Look at this. That is the bump. And there's two of them in there. So how far along are you now?
29 weeks.
Yeah, by the way, guys, this is not a good day for her. The poor thing is struggle bussing. It's not been so fun for her. I hear about women, they're like, oh, pregnancy's amazing, and my poor wife has not had the same experience. It's been hard, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been really hard. Yeah.
At least she got a cool car when it's all said and done. Yeah. At least both the girls have a cool car. What do you think of the car then, babe?
I love it.
Her face is like, she's been out here a little bit. She comes to look at it, but like, I think it's starting to actually look pretty good. It'll be fun to drive at least. At least the colors are there.
It looks really good. Nice and shiny.
Yeah, my car's not shiny.
Yeah, besides Ryan's car, this thing looks amazing.
And see, right there, that's what it does. And I feel like everyone forgets that, like, I'm legit building this, so it is better than mine. Everyone's like, it's like you're doing so much and it's going to be better than yours. That's the whole point. It's supposed to be better than mine. Mine's 50 shades of gray. That's, I mean, not really hard to beat this. It's at least one color now. At least your car will be one color when you drive down the road. People are going to go, why is that two different colors for a Supra? Like you guys saw, door handles are on. Eventually you'll be able to sit. There's a seat there, babe, but I know you don't want to sit down that. I know getting down for you is not.
I won't be able to sit in that, and I probably won't be able to get up out of it.
Kids, you're going to look back at this video and Dad's going to blame you for all this. This is all your fault. No, but everything else has been good. I mean, pregnancy-wise, everything's been great. I mean, it could be a lot worse, right? I mean... Oh,
yeah, it could be a lot worse.
What was yeah, give them one little update on the kids, like, from the last little appointment we had. Or you had it, because I didn't even get to go to this one.
So the appointment I went to yesterday, the one baby that was showing heart issues is showing some again. And then is retaining some fluid, so I have to go back again for a checkup. And they're also making sure that I'm not going into preterm labor, because that can happen with the kind of twins I'm having, and any kind of twins. Even one baby can go into preterm labor. But it's been rough, but I try to be positive. But yeah. We'll see what happens. And we want them to stay in there as long as possible.
Yes, we do. Especially me. I need them staying there. Girls, I love you. I love you very much. Daddy loves you. But can you stay there just a little bit longer? Daddy's got to finish this car first for Mommy. It's taking me a skinny minute to get this done.
Yeah, so I can go on a drive and leave Ryan home with them. Yeah.
Oh no, they're going with you. I'm making sure them back seats work. Girls are going with mommy because daddy's not a good. Daddy be freaking out, not changing diapers. You're gonna watch back this when you're older and be like, Daddy didn't know what he's doing. Daddy does not know what he's doing. Mommy's the champion. Mommy's the smart one of all the parents here. That's why mommy's the best. Mommy be changing diapers because daddy don't know how to change diapers.
Oh, he gonna learn. He gonna learn. But yeah, I love my car. It's gonna look amazing, and I can't wait to see it when it's fully done. But I mean, I knew it was like gonna look good, but especially with everything on it, little by little, and seeing it being built. I mean, I've seen Ryan's being built from the bottom up, but not like way bottom like this.
No, not even close.
But it's interesting to watch, and I ask a lot of questions because Ryan's is a manual and mine's an automatic, and there's some things different and there's some things not different, you know? So.
Your car is definitely more complicated because being automatic, it'll be, you wouldn't know what it is, but it's drive-by-wire, so you don't have a cable throttle, it's variable valve timing. Everything about her car is better. And that's another thing people are always asking. Literally on her car, I put the best of everything. So she's getting everything my car doesn't have. Variable valve timing, drive-by-wire, a proper automatic. Yes, manuals are awesome. I really do like my manual, but an automatic is faster. It'll have a paddle shifting steering wheel. It'll have everything, heat, AC. The one thing I haven't done yet, we haven't messed with the seats, I would like to put heated seats in it because this thing here, right here, this woman here gets cold in the middle of summer somehow. So I would like to do heated seats, but I can't find the little button modules. I know they're really rare, but yeah, some like unique things I like to do. It's going to be much nicer, but as long as she's happy, happy wife, happy life, right? Mm-hmm. Okay guys, on that note, I'm gonna sign out. Thank you all very much. Love you, miss you, bye. And
bye.
What do we say? What do we say? Peace. Come on, do it, honey. Peace. She can't do it. Peace.